Papercrafting collection. Let's jump on in. It is brand spanking new. Nobody else has seen it before. It's only for you tonight.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm starting, this is called Gracie. It's a designer paper crafting kit. And what Gracie is all about is that old world, back where I started in vintage Anna Griffin. So many of you said, oh, I want those older looking papers. Are you ready? Watch this. There are 48 sheets of paper in this set, and we're talking gorgeous. Look at this. This is a gouache on paper painting from 1830. This thing is bigger than this table, and I have the honor and privilege of reworking it, redesigning it, and giving it to you in a way of a collection of beautiful papers and prints that support that beautiful floral.
It's gorgeous.
And then all the birds and butterflies, okay, the bird cages and branches we were just talking about, were designed to go with this paper kit. So this is the impetus, like this is the starting point. This is a painting. This was a painting, or is a painting in my collection. I have an incredible archive of things.
Anna, you know I always find these things
gorgeous.
fascinating about this right now is the fastest selling item of the entire show. We've only been on it 60 seconds. 1,200 left.
Look at this. Okay, so when you're talking about being able to craft and to be able to craft with things that are unique and only available on HSN. I did this just for HSN.
That's why we love you.
This is so beautiful. So we have mixable patterns and beautiful colors, and the entire palette, we have foil stamped patterns as well. Everything in Gracie is designed for crafting from scratch, and that means cutting cards from scratch. So let me just go through what you're getting. So those were the cardstock designs, and you also get every one of those in text weight paper. And then I doubled the embellishments in the kit for the first time, meaning that we get all this paper, but then what do we use with them? These are your sentiments, the all occasion card sentiments. Included. Yes, included. These are the beautiful three-dimensional embellishments, butterflies and roses. They match the designs in the paper.
Included.
Included.
Okay.
Okay, and then these are all the die cuts. Look how pretty. Ready? Look, see how this works? So we've taken it straight from the paper. So you don't have to hunt for things to match. No. And this is the text paper, all right? So we start with a 230 GSM cardstock, and then we have 150 weight GSM text. This is for pleating and weaving, okay? Doing all your paper tricks. That's what that is for. All right,
this is going to be sold out in 3 minutes, everybody. So if you watch Anna do as much as we can, but definitely start to call right now. It was brand new save for us, and people are all over this like a rash. It's going bananas. Okay, let's keep going.
It's been a while since we've done a designer paper crafting kit, and it's just the follow-up to the bird cages and branches, dies and folders. That's what this is. They're the branches, and these are the birds, right, that were part of that kit. So you see how beautifully these work together. There is nothing like this set. It is just, I was just, this one. I was just in Paris, and I was just at Versailles, and I was just like, my gosh, this is what I do all day long. I just make this kind of stuff, right? And I just eat it up with a spoon, right? This is every bit of this. So you're seeing all the papers in the kit. You're seeing all the embellishments here, coupled with some die cuts from the bird cages and branches. Look at that. Gorgeous.
This is why we fall in love with Anna Griffin's product. Nobody else has anything like this. There is a level here above and beyond anything else that you can buy. So our job is done, folks. We'll let you know when it's officially gone. We'll quickly go to a phone call because Phyllis is joining us. Phyllis, welcome to the show. Phyllis, please meet Anna.
Oh, I'm so excited to meet Anna.
Hey, Phyllis.
You, Adam.
Thank you, Phyllis.
I am just in amazement of her talent.
Well, and me and my team. I would love to credit myself with all this, but I'm the visionary. That's it.
I need you on my team. I need you sitting right there next to me when I'm trying to remember how to put these cards together.
Oh, Phyllis, I will do that. Or you can join us on social media because we always inspire every day with these things. You'll see these again on Pinterest. You'll have them on Facebook. We'll remind you.
Oh, that's what I need to do then. I buy the card kits and make them for my sister, and then so she mails out beautiful cards, and I always make her to sign my name on the back of them so that I get the credit. But
Go Phyllis.
You did entice me, though, tonight. I had not bought the little purse gift card holders, and I think I'm going to have to get that in time for Halloween and switch up the paper and let my granddaughter that just started kindergarten give out some Halloween treats in little purses.
Oh, what a good idea.
That's a great idea.
Oh, I might have to steal that.
and then, you know, when Valentine's Day rolls around, there's going to be her Valentine's, and she's going to be doing a me presentation, and we had to decorate a box, and we took pictures of her decorating it so she could show how she did it, because she likes to craft.
Oh, good.
And so we're going to make those little purses together.
Oh.
You got to start them young, Phyllis.
The operator. Well, these cards are beautiful.
Aren't they stunning?
She's so swear, and so some of mine probably look a little mixed up.
No, there are no mistakes in crafting. Just more layers.
Phyllis, we're so grateful and happy to speak to you. Thank you for taking the time. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. They're telling us we're moving on. How many left, Rick? Okay, about 200 with everybody on the phone. We will let you know when it's officially gone.